Good evening and thank you for joining us. The former head baseball coach at Sabino High School is threatening a lawsuit tonight over his 2018 team being stripped of its state championship. And a key player in the investigation, in his only interview since the title was revoked, claims he was never asked crucial questions. News 4 Tucson investigator Matthew Schwartz reports.
The day after Sabino High School's baseball team won the 2018 3A state championship, the father of one of its players sent an email to the Arizona Interscholastic Association accusing the coaching staff of cheating. Subsequent investigations by the Tucson Unified School District and the AIA resulted in the AIA revoking Sabino's championship, the only time that's happened in Arizona high school boys sports in 107 years.
We were all just kind of in shock. We were like, what is going on? We thought it was like a prank.
Former Sabino player Diego Iturios was at the center of the investigation. Investigators found that coach Mark Chandler had prior contact with Iturios in the summer of 2017. Diego was transferring to Sabino and was not allowed to have contact with Chandler until after he enrolled on June 27th.
I didn't meet him until I enrolled in Sabino.
But investigators believe the prior contact had occurred while Iturios played on a summer league team and Chandler was an assistant coach for another squad. Iturios was interviewed by TUSD investigators in July of 2018. The News 4 Tucson investigators have obtained the audio recording of that entire interview. We never heard Iturios being asked, when did you first have contact with Coach Chandler?
Did you ever work with him at the club teams?
No, not at all. Maybe he threw me BP once or twice.
They never asked the date that Coach Chandler first instructed you, which was through throwing batting practice.
Yes.
When was that date?
Probably about a week after I enrolled at Sabino.
And you're positive?
Yes.
Iturios wrote this letter recently to investigators saying, I know Coach Chandler did not talk to me until after I enrolled at Sabino High School.
Were you pressured into writing that letter?
No, I actually really wanted to write that letter.
I'm hoping the AIA will reopen this investigation and do the right thing. But there's possibility that there could be legal action with the AIA.
Chandler is considering a lawsuit because he says the investigation was botched.
There is no date when this alleged prior contact of myself throwing batting practice, it's not asked. This had to happen in the month of June of 2017.
And you're positive?
I am absolutely 100% positive that did not occur.
The investigation also found that Chandler's 2018 Sabino team bullied a player and called him, quote, a retard.
Did you ever hear any of your assistants call this player a retard, or did you ever call him?
No, I never did, and I never heard one of my assistant coaches directly refer to this player as that term.
Chandler thinks TUSD might have feared a lawsuit from the parents of the player who was allegedly bullied if it had not recommended the title be stripped. Jason Johnson played at Sabino for 4 years.
Did you see bullying?
Absolutely not. There was no bullying whatsoever.
But Sabino was also found guilty of committing another violation by paying an assistant coach with booster club money. And Chandler's been in trouble before. He was reprimanded while the coach at Saguaro for recruiting players.
There's an old saying, where there's smoke, there's fire. People watching this will say, hey, they were charged with 5 allegations. Are you saying you did nothing wrong? You never cheated?
Oh, I can guarantee you we didn't cheat. Don't need to cheat. The program had been down and we turned it around so quickly so people just jumped to the conclusion they must have cheated.
At the end of TUSD's interview with Iturios, an investigator said something that now seems ironic to those who think the investigation was incomplete.
If you were me, what have I forgotten to ask you?
The AIA and TUSD declined interviews. Spokespersons for both agencies said this case is closed. If you have a story you'd like us to investigate, email us at investigators@kvoa.com or call 955-4444. Investigating for you, Matthew Schwartz, News 4 Tucson.